America, the land of the free, the beacon of democracy, a nation founded on principles of liberty, justice, and the rule of law. But today, we're asking a sobering question. Is the United States heading toward dictatorship? It might sound alarmist, but history teaches us that democracies can fall, and often they fall from within. So, let's break down the warning signs, the real threats, and what we can do to stop it. Welcome to the Integrity Report channel and our show, Integrity Talk. My name is Chris Grant, standing in for John DeRosset today. We'll be right back with today's show. Is the United States headed toward dictatorship? Dictatorships rarely begin with a sudden coup. Instead, they grow from subtle erosions of democracy over time. Think about it. Attacks on the free press, undermining judicial independence, dismissing legitimate election results, consolidating power through executive orders and emergency powers. We've seen political leaders question the legitimacy of elections, something that should send chills down the spine of any democracy-loving citizen. Claims of rigged elections or stolen votes with no substantial evidence undermine faith in the system. When enough people believe their votes don't matter, that's when democracy dies. And it's not just rhetoric. When leaders start stacking the courts with loyalists or using government agencies as tools for personal gain, that's when the system itself is at risk. America has checks and balances, yes, but how resilient are they when leaders decide to ignore them? One hallmark of an emerging dictatorship is the use of force to silence dissent. We've seen increased militarization of police forces, the use of unmarked officers against protesters, and an ever-growing surveillance apparatus. Couple this with laws designed to target specific groups, immigrants, political opponents, journalists, and it's not hard to imagine how these tactics could be used to solidify control. History shows us that once governments begin to criminalize dissent, curtail free speech, or weaponize the legal system, the slide toward authoritarianism accelerates. Is that happening here? And if it is, who benefits from that? Authoritarian regimes thrive on economic control. When wealth is increasingly concentrated in the hands of a few, the powerful become more powerful. And when the majority struggles to make ends meet, they become more desperate enough to accept authoritarian promises of stability and safety in exchange for their freedom. Today, the wealth gap in America is wider than ever. Policies that favor corporations over working-class citizens, combined with economic crises that leave millions vulnerable, create fertile ground for authoritarian figures who claim only they can fix it. We've seen this throughout history, and now, some of the same tactics are being deployed right here. Propaganda is the lifeblood of any dictatorship, and in the digital age, it's easier than ever to spread lies, manipulate information, and distract the public from what's really happening. We've seen media outlets become hyper-partisan, conspiracy theories embraced by public officials, and social media algorithms that reward outrage over truth. When truth becomes subjective, power becomes absolute. So, is the United States becoming a dictatorship? Maybe, maybe not. But what's clear is that the trends are alarming, and complacency is not an option. We need to protect our democratic institutions, demand accountability, and ensure that our leaders work for the people, not just for themselves. That means voting in every election. It means holding leaders accountable for abuses of power. It means staying informed, questioning authority, and fighting for what's right. Because if we don't, we may one day wake up in a nation where freedom is just a memory. Thanks for watching. If you believe in democracy and the need to protect it, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more content like this. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay free.